Trying to see if I can get a property lead, man.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. Hi, I'm a call assistant recording this call for the person you're trying to reach. Please say who you are and why you're calling.
Isaiah.
I'd like to know why you're calling, if you don't mind.
Calling about a property.
Thank you. Please hold while I connect you. Hello?
Hello, Tina?
Yes?
Hey, Tina, this is Isaiah Catherine. I was reaching out to you because it looks like you filled out a form on my website that you're looking to sell that property on Star Creek Road. Were you still looking to sell that property?
Yeah, I have to. Well, I gotta go to probate, and if they want me to sell it and split the money, then I will. If not, then I'm not. But it just depends on what probate says.
Gotcha. So do you not currently possess the property then?
I do.
Okay.
My husband killed himself. So we're in probate, yeah.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
Yeah, at home, you know. It started at home. I guess he didn't die here. I wasn't here. But it started in our bedroom. So it's creepy.
Goodness gracious. I'm really sorry. How, if you don't mind me asking, was that recent or?
It was in June 20th.
Goodness gracious. How are you dealing with all that? I'm sorry. Really sorry.
I'm not, because like all the bank accounts are locked, and I have to get the attorney $5,000 before the judge can sign the papers. Well, I can't do that. The bank accounts are locked. I worked for my husband. I lost an $800,000 a year business in a week because his brother stole all the other money. So I couldn't pay the guys. I couldn't dump. So I couldn't pick up. And so I don't know what to do. I'm crazy. But I do want to sell. I'll get that money somehow. Like everybody I love died between 18 and 21. And then James killed himself. So that's where I'm at.
Goodness gracious. I'm really sorry to hear that, Tina. And you said that his brother stole the money?
He took his phone. I left his phone and wallet on the kitchen table. So he was supposed to wake up and come to his little brother's birthday party. And, I left the wallet and he gave me the wallet the night before. I took him, his grandchildren, and myself to the cabin down the road because he beat me up because he got drunk. Well, then I left him on the table in the morning because when I checked on him, he was fine. He was snoring. And then I don't know when he took the pills, but he took some pills after drinking a gallon of Crown Royal. And his brother took the phone when the ambulance took his brother, and then he poured coins. That was my cash in that wallet too, like $8,000 because we just got paid on 2 jobs, big jobs, and all the Bitcoins and any money in Cash App or Venmo or PayPal, there were thousands of dollars. It was like $100,000 he stole. The cops have done nothing about it, so my insurance has done nothing about it. So I'm sitting here I was fighting for myself, but I kept missing a couple words here and there, and that would make me lose. And so the judge has known me forever, and he said, just get an attorney, Tina, because just 1 or 2 words missing is going to create a huge problem. So I got an attorney, but she said I can make payments, and now she's demanding $5,000 before she even lets me sign the papers that make me. I get a year spousal support, so I get the house in lieu of, because it was my house too, and also because I put a lot of money into it. It was a double wide, and I got it detitled. I'm in the middle of that. We got it permanently, a permanent foundation, you know. So we're getting it detitled, and that's where we're at. That's where I'm at.
Okay, so what was that last thing about the D title? I'm sorry. What was that?
I got a permanent foundation, so it's detitled, getting detitled, so that it's not it's considered a house instead of a mobile home or a double wide, you know, because it's on a permanent foundation. So I've got 2 appraisals. One is for over $500,000, and one is almost $500,000.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I got one in 2024 and one in 2026 in May.
Okay. Cause I guess cause it's, just 1 second. Okay.
There's 2 parcels of land here.
Okay.
It's not just one, it's 2.
And it's 2 acres about?
It's way more than 2 acres. It's almost 4.
Okay.
Or it is 4. It's almost 5.
Gotcha. So, and it was appraised for 500,000?
Yes, it was. That was in 24, but then my dogs got parvo, and so I tore up all the flooring, and we were getting ready to redo it, and we didn't. So I'm getting ready to redo it now. When I got that appraisal, though, I was sick and we didn't do it yet, but I got all the flooring now to get it back to where it was.
Okay. Yeah. So just so that you know, Tina, I am an investor, so I'm just I'm looking for my next deal and whatnot. Just so that I know that I'm looking at the right property. You said that you're looking to do a permanent foundation. So is the mobile home you're looking to do make it a permanent foundation, just a regular home? Is it a 4-bed, 1-bath?
It's 4 bedrooms, 2 baths.
Okay. And it's like 760 square feet, something like that?
It's 2,300 square feet, 2,100 and something square feet. And it has 3 decks, 3 porches or whatever.
Okay, so that's 2,000 square feet.
Hold on. Sorry, we're moving my stuff because it's about to storm and I have to get all my stuff out of storage because I'm in another storage building. I have a building, a little tiny house out front. I can stick everything. Well, I'm on the phone, so just put the tarp on it. Just put the tarp on it, Daniel. I mean, I'm trying to take care of business and you're shoving me around with furniture. Okay, so that's the size of our house, and then it's got a brand new roof. It has brand new AC and heat. It has, a permanent foundation. It has brick sidewalks and fountain. It has water features in the front. It's cute.
Yeah.
But it's much larger than the 600 or whatever you were thinking square feet.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. So, and it was built in like 1905, right?
No, that's the house that got burnt down.
Okay, so when was the mobile home put on it, or the regular home? Is it a regular home or is it a mobile home?
It was a manufactured home.
Okay.
But now it's in the middle of the court process to be turned into a non-manufactured home. The paperwork signed. They have the titles. I gave them the titles. But then the death came, and everything's kind of been on hold. even it wasn't going to court yet anyway, or whatever she had to do to de-title it. Whatever, I got the titles, then they needed to do something at the courthouse, then send the titles back, and then we would be done. And we're really close to that. I got, I've been with the probate, objecting every day or every other day, it seems.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm looking at the. Is it like a ranch house or is it like a 2-story house?
It's like a ranch house.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. And you said it's like 2,000 square feet.
It's almost. I think it's close to it's 72 by 30.
72
what it
by
is.
30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that doesn't include the porches. I don't know if you're supposed to add them or not.
Usually just add your living space. So.
Okay, yeah, that's the living space, 72 by 30.
Okay, so yeah, roughly about 2,100 square feet. So, has that always been there or no?
No.
So is it you guys just put it? So, because I see that you guys bought the land back in like 2021, right?
Right, that's when it was put here.
Okay. So you put it back there in 2021?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So just help me understand. Do you still live there, or what's kind of the plan and with the property?
I live here. It's a beautiful piece of property. My neighbor's house is $8 million behind me on the creek, and it's real fancy. And then we own up to the creek, so we have a great time back there. They're my extended family. And then across the street, the house is $800,000, I think. And we live in a really nice neighborhood. It's Star Creek.
Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah, because I'm just looking around. I mean,
I want to turn it into a healing center and have a retreat here, but I can't do anything. We were getting ready to do so many things. I had a $7 million deal stolen from me 2 days after he died.
You had a what stolen from you?
$7 million deal with the TDEC and the copper mines in Tennessee. Well, they filed for everything that was in my proposal. They signed a non-disclosure clause, but then they filed 2 days after my husband died and thought I wouldn't catch them. But the TDEC already knew my plan. They loved it. They went to Washington with it, and they were real excited about it. And then somebody else comes applying for all these permits on what I was saying. And so they called me and they said, "What do you want us to do about this?" I said, "You know what? Just let them.
Mm-hmm.
Just let them. Because at least they're going to clean it up, and I have books coming out, Guardians of the Clean Earth and cartoons, and I'll be just fine. If they want to steal it and do it, they can, because I got the whole ecosystem to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
I can't worry about the copper mines. I just got to get myself right. I got to get right.
So
I need a plan.
Yeah. So what do you feel you need to do, Tina, to make sure that you get yourself right? Just get this through probate or what?
Yeah, probate. I just got to pay my attorney $5,000. Like, the papers are ready so that the house can just go in my name and I can do whatever I want with it. But coming up with the $5,000 is not very easy. I've been paying bills for 3 months on my credit cards, and they're maxed out. I can't even put $1,000 more on them. It's been 3 months of paying all of our bills, and we have the insurance $20,000 in June, and it's $6,000 a month after that. Our bills are really high.
And there's no way at all for you to access your bank account at all?
Not until I sign them papers. It's a catch-22. I was like, "You can't just let me." She said, "No, I had to make a rule because we've been burned too many times." I was like, "I've known you forever." She was like, "It's a strict rule." I'm like, "Let me sign them, and then you take them to the judge, and then I can get in the account and just give you the money." And they're like, "We can't do that." I'm like, "Are you kidding? I live in a small town. I've known them for my whole life. And it's a rule, and they won't break it. And if I can't, how am I going to pay the taxes?" Well, my book comes out in a month, but that'll be too late for me to keep everything. A
Mm-hmm.
month is too late. It'll be the 4th month. And like I haven't paid the truck payment. And they're like, he owned a garbage company with 7 trucks, 7 new trucks. And plus he owns a $120,000 Ford F-250 and F-350. It's a lot of money coming out of my credit cards are maxed to the max.
So this thing you need to move this thing ASAP, it sounds like.
I do need to. I only owe $150,000 on the house. I do owe $150,000. It's not paid off, but that's a far cry from even $300,000. That would give me $150,000. I could get the hell out of here. You know, I can go open a healing center in Salt Lake, Kentucky, for $150,000 on the river.
Yeah, I mean, so because I want to be a solution for you, Tina, and it just sounds like you're in a very, very, for lack of better words, crappy situation. Like everything is kind of caving in on you right now. Let me just ask you this: if nothing got dealt with, would you be able to survive the next couple months, or what's going to happen?
Me survive here.
Yeah, like because I know you said like the car payments are coming due and your credit card is maxed. Like roughly, like how long of a runway do you have?
If I didn't, well, it's time for all the bills again, and that's about $3,000, and that's just the household bills.
Okay.
And so my credit cards are maxed out. I paid $100 a month on them. I've never done that. I've always paid them off. And they're like, what's going on? And they're shutting my cards down. Not just because one time they tried to get the payment and I had my bank locked and they couldn't. So they took my credit card away because it had an NSF. If I would have used the debit card, it would have been different. But because I used my bank account, it made everything, I don't know, super bad, and all my stuff's about to get wet. And I have storages that are like having effects, so I'm clearing them out and putting them in the building out front. There's also a tiny house here out front where that other building was.
Mm-hmm.
And there's creeks, really pretty creeks that have big Chinese bridges over them, in the backyard. It's so pretty here. I wish you didn't paint it.
Yeah, and let me ask you this, Tina. But besides talking to me, like, have you? Because I know you're going through the probate process. You're trying to go through the probate process. Have you talked to anyone besides me, or what else have you tried to?
I haven't talked to anybody, and I don't even know how I got on the phone with you. I thought you were somebody else, and I answered. I haven't answered my phone since June.
Oh,
really.
Wow. Okay.
I'm really not talking to. And people are blaming me, and I wasn't even here. He beat me up. They can't blame me because he was crazy, but they're all alcoholics themselves, and they're just trying to make me feel bad, and I'm not going to.
Yeah, and look, Tina, I mean, it just sounds like you're ready to move on from this and just get out of the kind of the nightmare that unfortunately unfolded the last couple months.
Yeah, because I have a book coming out, and I have to go sign books, and I have a cartoon coming out, and losing that $7 million deal, it hurt for a minute, but at least they're gonna do what I worked 10 years on, and I just want graphene, and I don't care how we get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna heal our land. I have the solution for the data center crisis. 100%, and it's by zapping trash, turning it into graphene. It's better conductor than gold.
Mm-hmm.
It's 200 times stronger than steel. It's all the things that graphene is. And you get to zap trash, so we don't have trash anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Biosolids, the poop that Copper Hill gets, they can burn it, and then it won't stink, and it's 10 times more beneficial to the earth. They'll heal 10 times quicker.
Sounds like you're about to make some moves.
Yeah, and I gotta go. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I love it here, but like at night, I don't.
Yeah.
I get scary at night. How can I heal people in here when I can't heal in there?
Yeah. So
You
like,
know,
what does if you're able to sell a property, like what does that life look like? What where you headed next? I guess.
Salt Lake, Kentucky. There's a place on the river. It's all brick walkways all the way around. It's on the river. It's 3,000 square feet, a little bigger than this, but it's all wood inside. It's really, no bad. Like I like everything natural on Mother Earth in the books,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, I don't like linoleum or I like tile. It feels good to my feet. Wood does too, but wood's expensive. Vinyl doesn't feel good to me like wood does. So
Yeah. And do you already have that place in Salt Lake?
yes, I have it. They're ready to sell it to me. They want 150 grand, and I figure I should be able to get 300 grand out of my place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I can. I know I can. And then I can pay the lady off and 150 grand, and I can take my 150 grand because I already have a house and a camper there. So I'm good to go. My mom died, and I had so much, and I told my sisters, you guys just divide everything. And then my other sister died, and then I had nothing. I lost $4 million on properties in Smyrna. And then when my fiance died, then I got married to James. I got ran over by the trailer pulling my stuff from Smyrna up here. And James was my boyfriend lots of times. And so he said I could come stay here and he would help me walk. And he did. And then I married him.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a noose here the day I got here. And I was like, you can't ever think about something like that again, you know? And he said he wouldn't. But then about 4 years later, he did.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah, look, Tina, my whole goal is to be able to help you get to Salt Lake, Kentucky as soon as possible, right? So I know you were talking about that it's $150,000 to get that property. You have a $150,000 mortgage and, $5,000 to get this probate attorney. I mean, but besides that, can you think of anything else that you would need and
no,
whatnot?
I already have half my stuff up there because I was going to divorce my husband and move up there and open it.
Okay.
Well, then we invested all that money to, we were going to lease property from the copper mines and reclaim their copper mines in 10 years instead of 400 because we were going to make graphene up there. And the TDEC was knocked off their feet about it. They ran to Washington, D.C. I show you all the emails. And then people stole it 2 days after my husband died. The people that owned the copper mines applied for everything that was in my proposal, to the county level. And when it got all the way up to the state said, this is Tina's proposal. Who put this in? Her husband just died. And because I had a meeting with him like Monday and my husband died Saturday. And I had already been up there several times.
Mm-hmm.
I want to stop the data center crisis. That's what I know. I want to make us healthy and heal the land and the oceans and the rivers, and I can do it with graphene, and I'll eliminate the landfills as I go along because that's how we're going to make the graphene.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do anything now. I can't even catch a thought. I mean, I've never been broke like this. It makes me some sort of way.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I was asking, Tina, is like since you are in black for what you said broke right now, like how much longer can you hold on to where you're at, I guess? How much runway are we
My book comes out on my birthday, August 27th. It's already a big hit. It's already has so many followers,
Okay.
But I'm going to do just fine. But can I wait another week or two? That would put everything at the June, late July, late August, late. They're going to start coming and getting stuff.
Who's going to start coming and getting stuff?
Huh?
Who's going to start coming and getting stuff?
The truck, like the one truck, I'm not paying $1,500 for that truck a month on top of the $500 it added to my insurance. It's a $120,000 truck. It's his personal truck. I've been trying to keep it, but I'm not doing that. I don't need that truck. I can't even drive it. It has a 9-foot bed. It's huge. I don't want it. I want them to take it back so it can come off my insurance.
Yeah.
But
Let me ask you, Tina, since your book does come out on August 27th, can you wait until then to get the $5,000 to pay the attorney?
well, I don't want to because that's a long time. I mean, each day is a long time to me right now. So I'm about to sell some stuff. I have my own stuff. They said I can sell my own stuff. I have great stuff, super great stuff. I'll just start selling it, I guess. I went and got it out of storage so I could take pictures and put it online. It shouldn't take that long. I have trucks available.
Because here's why I'm asking that, Tina. Because I do want to be a solution. It sounds like, and it just sounds like you're in a very, very dire situation, unfortunately. And I hate to hear that you're in that. I just want to make sure that if I'm a solution, I'm the solution that you need, right? But that's why I ask, because if we do have to go to probate to sell this property, are you like 100% committed to selling this property no matter what, or what's going on there?
Yes, I am. I'm not staying here. I wanted to. I thought I would make it a healing center, but like I keep getting spooked.
Okay.
And that throws my whole energy off. And then I don't feel comfortable. And how am I going to make somebody feel comfortable when I don't?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. So now, and look, my whole goal, because I've done the math and whatnot. So you want $150,000 to pay off the mortgage. You want about $300,000, $150,000 to get that Salt Lake, Kentucky property, and then $150,000 on top of that, and then $5,000 to pay the attorney, right?
Yes, that's what I want. And the property, if the floors get put down, it'll be worth I think it's $579,000. Let me go look at the appraisal. I'll just tell you. I think it's still, if I got $300,000 or a little bit more, it's still a great deal, especially because of where it is. And then another $1 million house just went up right next to it. And the trailer next door, it's not going to be a trailer anymore. They're getting ready to get rid of that thing. They sued the jail and are getting $1 million. They're putting a resort in next door. So, okay, where is the appraisal? It's right, or that's big. Okay. This is what this one says. 462,000, and that was in May of 2026. But we didn't have the flooring down, and it made almost $100,000 difference. That's crazy, but whatever. Compared to what it costs to redo them, it seems weird to me. But
yeah, so they got appraised for $462,000.
Yeah, that was in 26, but in 2024, when the floors were down, it was $579,000. I'm looking for the paper, so here it is. Make sure I'm saying it exactly correct. Just want to get it right. 7 rooms, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. He has on this appraisal 1,976 square feet. Just so you know, I said 2,000 something, but he put 1,000 square feet of gross living space. I don't know what he got off, but he got something. Unless it's just if I measure the outside, $576,000.44.
That was back in 2024.
Yeah.
But the newest one, it said 462,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So as an investor, I know you said it did get appraised back in 2024 for the 579. As an investor, I don't. As investors, we really don't go off of appraisals, because appraisals are kind of like what a person who's going to get financing on it, like your homeowner is going to buy it for basically, and investors, we kind of have to go like based off of the risk, how much repairs we have to do, all that kind of stuff. So appraisals, they are convenient, and they kind of give us a little bit of a baseline of where we need to be at, where they're not the most accurate. Let me ask you this: what's going on the inside of the property? Like, does anything need to be updated? Because I know it got put there in 2021, right?
Well, we just redid the roof to a metal roof.
Okay.
In 2025. And then the new AC was 2024 heat and air. It's brand new. Well, kind of. It's 2 years old. The appliances are white. They're just white. Standard dishwasher, oven, fridge, microwave. So I don't like them. But the cabinets are fine. I redid the cabinets. I made them look like farmhouse cabinets. The decks are great. There's a jacuzzi. My husband built the decks by himself, and he used these great screws, so there's no screws in the wood that you can see. They're great. They're great porches. It has a ramp on this one by our bedroom. The other one is a covered porch on the front, and then the back it has the jacuzzi without a cover over it, so that I can use it as a pool in the summer and swim in it and get a tan. So the property is beautiful. The property itself is real pretty. There's for $20,000 you can buy the property next door. It's 1.6 acres. It's on all 3 creeks.
Gotcha. Yeah, let me look at this real quick. Because I see there's a lot of stuff that's getting built new in your area.
Yeah, all of our neighbors are building new. We were getting ready to put like a tiny house community in here. And we have had offers, just so you know. I know you were talking about appraisals, but we had offers on our home, $500,000 from our neighbors.
What's stopping you from? Is the only thing that's stopping you from that?
My husband was alive when that was said, and they built a house next to the mansion since then. They just built a new one right on the other side of us.
Okay, and was that this year that they offered that?
No, it was when the end of 24. All my stuff's getting ruined out there. I got to get off the phone. I forgot I was doing my stuff in my storage unit, and it's running out there. I got to go cover it up because it's great stuff. It's hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of stuff. I got to protect it.
Yeah, no.
You can call me. You can think on it. You can call me back.
Yeah, Tina. How about this? How about when's a good time to give you a call back?
Probably the morning. I'm crazy right now. I've been around mold, and I have Lyme's disease, and it gives me fog brain.
Oh wow. Just real quick, Tina. That's kind of crazy that you said you have Lyme disease, because one of my sisters, she has Lyme disease as well. So
I have the cure.
Wait, you have the cure?
I do.
Oh,
it's the craziest, but I have it and it works. I make tinctures, and it's all about taking salt baths and taking certain herbs. She can get very well.
Okay, yeah, I'll at the very least, I'm going to give you a call back tomorrow so that maybe we can also talk about that, because my sister's been suffering from it for like the last 8-9 years. So.
8 years, and I was finally in remission. I think that's why my husband went ahead, because I was better. He kept telling me, when you're better, and then we had that $7 million deal, and I was like in remission for 2 months for the first time in 8 years. So yeah, I'll just I'll get an email from you. I'll have everything printed up so that I don't have to talk and get sidetracked, because the mold makes me have ADHD so bad.
Is there mold in the house?
No, it was in my storage.
Oh, okay.
Everything in storage is covered in mold, and that's something you cannot be around with Lyme's disease. It becomes a co-infection, and I'm symptomatic already.
All right, Tina, how about I give you can I give you a call like 9:30 a.m. tomorrow, or when?
Yes, that'll be good. My store goes live tomorrow, and that'll generate a bunch of income, because I thank God I have a great inner circle. I have a pet store now, and it goes live tomorrow, and we got to be on the phone at 10:30.
Okay, so when can I give you a call then?
At 9:30 will be fine. I
Oh.
just got to be the phone real
Okay,
by
and
10 so I can get ready.
if you don't mind, Tina, please save my number. And the only reason I say that is because when
I don't answer. I don't, so let me do it now.
yeah, because
I'm in Colorado. You guys have to weed there. Legal is very good for Lyme's disease, so you don't got to take all the pills. It calms your nerves down so they don't freak out inside you.
yeah.
It's a horrible disease. It's so horrible. Okay, I got it saved.
All right, yeah. Okay, I'll
Tell
give
me
you
your name though. I just put.
It's Isaiah.
Michael.
Yeah, it's Isaiah.
Isaiah. That's why I answered. I thought you were Isaiah from the church that also had a garbage company. I thought I was calling to help me with dumpsters.
Well,
There's dumpsters everywhere. I can't go get them.
no worries. Maybe I can help you with that too, Tina. Who knows?
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Tina. God bless.
Sorry for unloading
All
on
right,
you.
you're fine. God bless, Tina.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. Your call has been forwarded. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Wendy, call me back so I can get you some money. Omar, whatever happened with that contract? I think you had said you had sent one, and he had like sent it to his brother or something. You all hear me?
Jamil, did you take a look at the Addy that I dropped you?
I did.
Or
I
no?
don't understand the numbers. Because she said it's a mobile
Basically,
home that she's detitling, right?
Yeah, she's detitling. I mean, she's doing like a permanent foundation on it to make it like a regular home or something like that. But basically, I mean, yeah, it has to be an ovation because no investor is going to buy out there. But
sure?
I don't think
I'm
she really
looking at
needs my
this
help.
flip.
What?
I don't think so either. But there's a flip that's also mobile, and I don't know what year yours is, but on Old Highway 76, sold for $275
Offers, so I just
2
like,
months ago.
I
Okay.
just look at it and go, yeah, okay, yeah, but I was trying to get it. But I'm looking at your website to list it again, and this time I might be doing it a little different, where the property will be sold along with a buildable lot that I own. So it's not that people haven't loved this home they have. I've never been willing to sell the buildable lot next door with it. So I'm gonna do it a little differently.
Okay.
And than I have in the past. And I really have some smashing, beautiful, beautiful pictures. And it's along a national rails to trails bike path. The whole darn thing is just fabulous. So it's going to have a price tag next to it. So that's
Okay.
that.
And you
I
said
don't know.
you said that
Guys,
you
don't-
haven't
Huh?
been able to sell the buildable lot next to it. Why is that?
I haven't been willing to
Willing.
sell it.
Okay.
Willing, meaning only the house. And, you know, certain times people just say, well, I don't want the house unless I can have that land too.
Mm-hmm.
And I just let them walk out. And that's just basically the way it's been.
Mm-hmm. So you said it comes with a price tag. I mean, what's the price?
For both? Or do you guys just look for the house?
I mean, we'll buy it all off you, you know, if it makes sense. That's the goal
Okay,
here.
so why don't we do this? Let's. You don't have any accurate photos. You have no idea, right? Because if you're looking at what was done a while ago, that's a completely different house, right?
Mhm.
So if you're serious, then why don't you shoot me an email and I'll send you over some nice photos, and then we can have a serious conversation. And I can, because you know, even the other thing, and I'm being honest with you, can tell I'm a direct woman. You know, there's a lot of websites right now, and Zillow has been great with this.
Mhm.
When I bought this property 20 years ago, I basically bought something that needed to be gutted to the studs. Well, guess what? I found the picture. And I found the picture and I put it all over Facebook because Zillow has the value, the assessed value at $95,000.
Mm-hmm.
I think I paid more than that 20 years ago. And I can show you a picture with the trash on the front lawn and the studs gutted to nothing. So, you know, people can play games all they want, but, you know, I'm not dumb.
I mean, how quick would you be looking to get this done?
I've waited 8 years, honey, so it's not my ass is not on fire.
So
I mean,
why not list it?
Well, because there's a trade-off, right? I'm not dumb. There's a trade-off. If you guys are going to take some pennies, I understand that because that's the cost of doing business.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to give me half, then I just walk away because no one does that. You might as well just strip the house down and turn it into Section 8 housing, right? That's the way I look at it. I mean, if someone's going to say it's, I'm bold, right? If someone's going to say this beautiful home is like worth ghetto, okay, that's where we go. Forget it, because that's just dumb.
So
You don't do
that definitely explains, you know, the investor side. I mean, you said that you got a lot of what you call dumb offers. I mean, what is a dumb offer?
Oh, I had Open Door offer me $250,000. I think they're just absolute jackasses. I'm a Wall Street girl. I know, you know, when something is fear and when something is just like, I'm not that dumb. I'm really not dumb.
So it seems to me that you got a number in mind.
Yeah, but I want to show you the pitches so that we're not going to go back and forth and just waste time. I can tell you the comps here. Let me tell you the games.
I can see the comps, and I want to get into comps with you when we can agree on a price. But right now, you have a price. I don't really need to see the pictures yet. I mean, once you send me the pictures, at least I know what you're looking for, so I can say, okay, I can or I can't. You know, but.
What are you seeing at the comp? First of all, what are you seeing as the comps? Because this is Louisiana, so it's checkered, and I've had jackasses here, and I say things the way it is, where they take it from, let's say, 3/4 of a mile away, and it's a completely different area. I mean, you don't even want to drive through there at night. That's not what this is. I have a surgeon that lives up the street. So I've seen all those games, right? So I don't know what you're seeing as comps, but I can tell you that in where I am, Avita Springs, where I am, in this side and where it is, you're looking at houses that are going, unless someone's elderly and they're taking advantage of, and I see that day in and day out here, Okay, that's the truth. I know. I've known some of these people as patients. No, I'm serious. It's how people do that to elderly. I really don't. But if you want to know the comps in this area, you're looking anywhere from 350 on up. Okay, that's in average. Okay, guy just put his house up. I'm gonna tell you this is the truth. Four doors down from me. It doesn't even have a foundation. I would never buy a house without a foundation. It's surrounded by houses, so he has no privacy. There's streets going by. I can go on and what is the difference between the two. He just went pending in 2 weeks at 529, I want to say. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you, I would never do that, because if it doesn't have a foundation and I have no privacy, I don't care what the square footage is, and I sure don't care if it has a barn or not. That means nothing to me, because I know how to add on square footage.
So this leads me back to my first question. I mean, us investors, you know, we're looking for deals. I mean, if you want top dollar, I don't see why not list it with a realtor and have them.
Because I'm telling you the truth. No, I wish I were kidding. I've never met such stupid people in my life. I'm being honest. I'm being honest. They say the dumbest things, and I'm just thinking, how do you even make $1 in life? They're dumb. I've tried it. They're dumb as a doornail. Now, here's the deal. You want to talk investors? I'm a Wall Street girl. Here's the smart thing. A true investor is not going to be like a hillbilly over here. That true investor is going to say, wow, she's along a National Conservancy. I need to do absolutely nothing to this property because it's beautiful. And right next door, she owns a buildable lot that's grandfathered in. That means you can't do that here.
So it seems like, you're pretty smart. I mean, if you were an investor, what would you do with this property?
I would, I'm leaving the area. If I were an investor, I would develop the lot next door. Okay, because the top advantage here is that it doesn't flood. Now, this is Louisiana. There's so much research coming out of New Orleans that it's just a matter of time. They're 14 feet, I think it is, under sea level. I'm plus 25 elevation. We don't flood here. I don't flood here. If you look at even where the water comes down in heavy rain, it's like you'd have to have Noah's Ark kind of area for that. Okay, that right there.
I need the cost too. How much you think that's going to cost?
For what? To build next door?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you want. What do you want?
I'm asking you. What would you do?
It depends on what you want next door. Do you want it as corporate rental? I'm going to tell you what. You want to talk about corporate rental? You've got China now buying oil at our ports, and it hasn't happened in, oh God, I want to say 10, 15 years. You have data centers that are coming here. I think there's 20 of them right now. So you got Amazon and Meta and all of those. Trump just signed something, I want to say 800 million in oil leases in the Gulf. He just put those out. That's all oil and engineering jobs. That, anything with the economy, it's just a lag. So that just came out about a week ago.
Gotcha. But I guess what I'm asking is, you're educated. You said that you'll build next door. What would you do? What would you do? And then I'll probably get into what I would do, but I want to just hear it from you.
Well, if you want corporate housing, we go back to what I just said, corporate housing, right? First of all, if that's what you're looking to do, you don't want to flip it right now. You want corporate housing. You get whatever the heck you get with a monthly rent. That means next door, you put a nice 2-story wraparound porch, and that gets rented out too. What's the advantage? You got 2 properties right next to each other. And whoever is managing the property, it's right there. That's a huge advantage. The lot next door, there was a piece of property that sold, and I got the comps on it, I want to say in June. It listed the same size, was not cleared. Mine's cleared, landscaped, has an electrical pole on it, has Cleco lights on there, a Spectrum cable right over there at the box over there to tap into. Theirs went listed for 85, closed at 75.
Mhm.
Okay, that's fair.
So
I'm down. Even though mine's better, mine's fenced, mine's landscape and electrical pole on there, and it's all and you know, Clego, it has a separate meter, so I'm already using that electricity on that land separately.
I'm so sorry. I forgot to ask the most important question. What's got you looking to sell?
I'm leaving the area.
Okay.
I'm not from Louisiana. You can hear my accent. I'm from the Northeast.
Oh yeah, I can hear it. Is it New York, Philly? What is it?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. Okay, that's a new one.
So I'm leaving the area. It's time to GO like the wind. So it's
And
time.
I mean, when are you looking to leave? How soon?
Well, I know. Okay, what you're trying to do is you're trying to see how desperate I am. I'm not desperate.
I'm trying to see if we're a good fit.
Honey, all the games, okay?
I'm trying to see if we're a good fit because, I mean, you're right. You know, you could probably get more money if you went through a real estate agent or listed on the MLS, but you're going to get more money from that than going through us investors. Is what I'm getting at. Unless, in exchange for speed and convenience, you will be willing to give us a not half off price, but not a market value price.
No, a half off is like I told you, I turn it into Section 8 housing. I really, honest to God, half off means I put basketball hoops up and I say, okay, if that's what you're going to take for money, I might as well have the government give me X amount of dollars a month and don't care about the property, because that's half off to me.
This is what we're going to do. I want you to send me over all the information, pictures and everything. And I'll run the numbers and I'll get back with you. Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah, well, you text me. I'm not going to probably get to it tonight, but text me. Can you text me on this phone?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let me wait while I get it, make sure I have it.
Okay.
And I will, and tell me your name.
My name is Mike.
It's important for me to talk to an investor. Because if you're an investor and you know what the hell you're doing, you're going to see what I say. I'm in a small town where that's not the case. If I got to sit here and tell people, what are you kidding? Do you know what we have here? If you want to go to festivals, it's 2.5 blocks walking on the trace. That means the National Bike Path. If you want a horse, it's right there on the trace. I get 150-foot frontage. 150-foot frontage. It's like a park over here. My backyard is a park.
Anybody on a call?
I should have unmuted. I just got off a call.
Aaron Evers.
I think Chris and Isaiah are on one. What happened with your call?
I made an offer. She didn't want to punch me in my face, so
That's good.
yeah. I mean, she just needs to talk it over with her husband. Honestly, that was like the weirdest call. Like the way I navigated that call was weird.
What was that?
Because I didn't think into motivation. And I just got to it was weird because she was looking to sell in 60 days. I was like, because she was looking at like how much it's worth. I kind of just educated her. Like it was just pure education, broke it down for her, made her the offer, and she's like, oh, okay. Like, just need to talk it over with my husband. Because she needed $50,000 on top of her $30,000 that she owes. And I offered 45. I was like, I need to be somewhere in the low 45. I think ARV is 200. And I mean, shit, fuck it. Hopefully husband says yes, and I get a deal here.
Yeah. I mean, some people are just numbers based people.
Yeah,
Like,
because
they
she was
just
very like cutthroat, like yeah, oh yeah, 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 like sounded like she was logical, not really like emotional.
Yo, Jamil.
Isaiah, Chris, are y'all on calls? What's going on?
Nothing much, man. You gonna hate me, man, but I think that you should ring that Bontabak property over there in Converse, Texas, man. I think they might have blocked me, but they're still not the real estate agent. Does it take this long for them to list it?
They don't want to list it. They're still looking for a unicorn buyer.
You know what I would honestly do, bro? And you can, you can pitch in, say what you would do, bro. We can literally have somebody in person over there tomorrow to get a signed contract because bro, we can close this in a week, brother. If we get it at like 200, between 200 and 210, bro, we can close it in a week, bro. Like, I'll probably pitch it like that. I'm literally blocked, though. Like, I can't even call. At least I think.
Chris the lead. That's
All right,
a city.
Bet. And that one Steven guy, man, I need you to kind of say that you're on my team and try to price drop him. He's been ignoring me. He won't sign an addendum, won't respond, won't answer the phone.
Oh no, I sent you that lead because he hasn't been responding to me for months.
Oh.
Yeah. That last call though, you really think there's anything there?
No, but if she said that it doesn't need any repairs, like it's in this pristine condition, I treat it as a hotel. That'd be my highest, probably I could do. It's like a hotel kind of situation to me. But man,
My only thing is, he said she's been trying to sell for years. She specifically said she's willing to sell for a few pennies off, but not 50% or anything like that. And that Open Door had made her an offer. Open Door is always going to be higher than us. They're just going to be more headaches. So that to me screams this woman just wants the ease of an investor, but retail price.
mm-hmm.
I don't see why, if she's saying Open Door is too low, you'll be able to come in for a wholesale, and her be receptive. But maybe I'm wrong. But those are like the 3 red flags for me that it's like, yeah, I'm out.
It's one of those situations where the deal doesn't really make much sense. You just kind of win her over with, just being personable. And if that doesn't break her, it is what it is. But I just.
Thank you for calling. I'm away from my phone.
Let me see.
I mean, maybe. But she kept saying, I'm a Wall Street girl. I'm a Wall Street girl. So that to me screams logical. And she didn't really care for your logic. She just kept saying stuff that like really didn't matter.
To be honest, man, you're 100% correct. But if you know me, brother, I'm gonna try. So I don't care if it's, I don't care what it is. See, I mean, it probably don't go nowhere, but I'm gonna try.
This lady just hang up on me. Yeah. Isaiah, unmute.
Your call has been forwarded to Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Justin, call me back. It looks like you might be in a bit of a situation. Just want to see if I can help you out over in Londonderry. Call me back. Why is this not dialing?
Hi, this is Cindy. Sorry I missed your call. Leave me a message and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you. Bye. Hi, this is Cindy. Sorry I missed your call. Leave me a message and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you. Bye.
Sorry, mailbox is full.
Nobody's on the call.
Please leave your message for
House back on the market more. We're desperate to get out of here because we've been trying to move since November of last year.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's been happening? I mean, like, what's been happening since November, I guess?
My grandfather passed away and my grandmother has cancer, so we're trying to move to go take care of her.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband's mom also has cancer, and they both live in Kentucky.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. And I think moving to Kentucky, I mean, would be great. So you guys can kind of look over them, look after them.
Yeah, that's our plan.
That's literally going to be our job, is to take care of grandma.
Yeah. We've already got it set up with the state up there. Like, we're going to get paid to do it. We just got to get there, get moved, all that.
Mm-hmm. And you say you need a down payment for another property. I mean, is it another kind of
Yeah,
like
so-
home or
So the repairs, because
Apartment. So it's his mom. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I guess what about the property itself? I mean, does it need any love?
It does need a little bit of cosmetic work. The biggest thing being is the shower pan in the master bathroom is cracked. Last winter, I had the flu real bad. Got in the shower to try to feel better. Passed out. Hit my head. When I hit my head on the floor, it cracked the shower pan. We sealed it and we don't use it. We only use the other bathroom now. But that shower pan will need to be replaced. It got a brand new roof in 2025. We painted. There's new flooring, linoleum flooring in all of the rooms except 2. We just haven't been able to get to those 2. So the carpet in those 2 rooms will either need to be cleaned really, really well, or replaced.
Okay. Well,
but for the most part, it's small cosmetic stuff. We've tried to take really good care of the property, and like, we loved living here. It's just not our situation anymore, you know?
I mean, I get you. And Kentucky is nice too.
It is. I like Kentucky a lot better than Indiana, honestly. The weather's not as bipolar.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I totally get it. So I see you got it listed, for sale by owner?
Yes.
What's been going on with that?
Just not, there's interest, but for me, it's just like, I'm trying to get up there as soon as possible. We've been putting this off as longer than it needed to be. I've been driving up to go take care of his mom and my grandma, you know, once a week up there to go help them with what I can, and then back here to come to work and do all of that. But it's just, I'm stretched so thin and he's stretched so thin between us driving the 2 hours there, 2 hours back and everything. Trying to sell the house and be here to do showings and stuff while we're trying to do all that, it's a lot. And because it's in a park, we can't use a real estate agent. It has to be for sale by owner. So
wow. Okay. Well, I don't want to have you guys keep driving 2 hours back and forth either. That doesn't seem too fun.
No, it's frustrating. It's frustrating.
Oh yeah. Well,
oh yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, my husband said, especially with the time change, because it's an hour difference, like time zone wise, between where we live and where his family lives. My family lives as well.
Do you guys own the land that it sits on?
No, it is right now in a mobile home park.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's gonna be very tough to get you a 75. I mean, do you guys owe anything?
Yeah, I have a mortgage for 75. It's less than 75. It's like 74 and some change, but rounded up 75.
Okay. What if somebody took over that mortgage? I mean, that's probably the only option as an investor we could offer. You know, if somebody, I mean, it would stay in your name, but somebody else be making the payments on it every month.
So I've looked into that, and unfortunately, it's not assumable through our mortgage company. So, and like when I talked to the mortgage company that I have, they said there's not really a legal way for them to allow us to do that, because it's not in their policies and their system to do that. Because I looked at possibly doing like a rent to own, and they said that they wouldn't even allow it.
Wow, and that is it? It might. I mean, have you guys thought about putting it in a trust?
I would have no idea how to do that.
Okay, well, because I'm looking here, and it's going to be very tough for an investor to come up and offer you 75, but you know, it's very feasible for someone to take over that mortgage. I guess I'm trying to brainstorm a way that we can get this done for you. I mean, if it was feasible, would that be something that you'll be willing to do?
So I also can't do that because my ex-husband is still on the mortgage. I'm remarried now, and we had it in our divorce agreement that I would refinance it within such amount of time. That didn't happen because there's some messed up stuff that happened during my divorce. He ruined my credit, made it not possible for me to refinance. And he's been kind enough to let me keep it in both of our names until now, but he is trying to buy a property himself and wants his name off of this.
Let me see. How long have you had it for sale by owner?
I just posted it back for sale. I originally posted it in November of last year. I just posted it back for sale at the beginning of the month.
Okay. I mean, because it's not a bad asking price, especially for owner occupant. So, I mean, I really want to help you out here. But man, this one is, I mean, this is tough.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. Yeah.
It's tough. Yeah, I mean, like I said before, that'll probably be the only thing I can offer. I mean, I sat here and really thought about it and brainstormed and really wanted to tell you otherwise. But I mean, taking over the mortgage is probably be the only thing that we could offer on our end. And if that ever becomes a feasible option, I mean, we can probably close this thing ASAP. But other than that, I mean, how much would you put down? Do you need to put down for your new property?
For our apartment, they want $1,000. It's $1,200 for the deposit.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then the U-Haul is roughly $500.
Yeah. Okay. So 2 things I would say is the first thing. I mean, 85 is not a bad asking price for an owner occupant, but I mean, you know how it works. If you really wanted to sell ASAP and you want to be out in a week, you know, you'll probably have to drop it to no man's land.
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to take 80 for it. If that's all I can get, that's all I can get. Like I said, as long as I can get like 3,000 over what I owe to get the U-Haul, get my apartment, and all of that, whoever can have it after that.
Certainly understand that. So you said he wants to buy land out in West Texas?
Yeah, he's found some like 30 or 40 acre places for 75, 80,000, you know, but there's nothing out there. There's no water on them. There's nothing, so I don't know what they're doing.
Does he still have a mortgage on this one?
No, that's been paid off 20, 25 years.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's when they bought the house in San Antonio. That one paid off like 3 years later. That's why he let his son live in.
Gotcha.
It was not costing him nothing, except, you know, taxes. And then the city annexed it because it's right in front of the school, so his taxes went up freaking $2,000 because now it's in the city instead of the county.
Gotcha. So let me make sure, Patrick, like just to make sure that I'm following you. So your brother, he just needs about $75,000, $80,000 in his pocket to get that land that he's looking for.
To get the land, but he wants to be able to put a tiny home and some other bullshit on it, maybe get a well drilled. So wells are like 30 grand to be drilled now, so which is ridiculous.
Gotcha.
We used to go for like 5,000 when we were for our grandfather was a well driller all his life.
Has he been about how much are the tiny homes going for? Do you know?
Depends on how big you get. They started at about 22,000 all the way up to 80,000 for a real nice one. His wife's got to have space.
Okay.
I want a 12 by 24. I'm good.
Are you gonna be going there with him, getting the land, or what's going on there?
Yeah, I'll be going out there. I'll be going out there and taking care of the land. He wants to do hunting leases and stuff if we can get let people come out and hunt for the big game that comes across there.
What would that do for you guys, or for him specifically, I guess?
What would it be? What? I'm sorry.
What would that being able to lease the land out for hunting license and stuff be able to do for him?
Just give him some money to put money into the property mostly.
Okay.
So he's not spending his paycheck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and just so that I know, just so that I'm following you, Patrick. So about 75,000 for the land, about 30,000 for the well. Is the well absolutely necessary?
Well, it's pretty far out. You gotta have water.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the well is fairly necessary, and then is the tiny home just to stay for people to stay on it, or for him to stay on there, or what's the kind of?
Well, he'll bring his RV out at first.
Okay.
So he gets his tiny home placed, but then it'll be like for family or whatever because he's not planning on retiring for 5 or 6 more years. So it'll be for other people to stay in, and maybe the hunters, and then when he moves out there, it'll be his. You know what I mean? And we'll build more bunkhouses for the hunters.
Okay, so
if we get that far, you know.
I
If
got
one of us don't die before then.
I got you. So yeah, so he needs about 75,000 for the land, 30,000 for the well. Is there any way to for the land to come cheaper than the 75,000, or not really?
You know, it depends on which one he finds. But that's the average price of them for anything with a good acreage out there right now.
Okay.
Just like Divine, where this house is, acres were $7,000 a piece until COVID. Now they're freaking $90,000 for an acre land out there.
Yeesh.
Because of all them Californians came up and bought up all this damn land.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous because I was going to buy some property out there myself, and now I can't afford it now. I can't even for damn dollars.
Man, and look, Patrick, at the end of the day, like my whole goal is to be able to help you and Michael be able to get that land. My only concern is just looking at the numbers, right? So if I were to, let's say I just use your numbers, right? If I were to buy this property off of Michael at 130,000. I know you said 40,000. It is quite a bit. It is quite a bit of. It is like over 1,500 square feet. So, and I've just been doing this for a little while. So, if it's totally fine with you, I would just add like an extra 7,500 just to keep myself safe. I just do that to make sure that I'm not going over budget. And even if I do go over budget, I at least have something.
Not too far, yeah.
Yeah, so I would budget like 47.5 to make sure I get everything, make sure I can get it at that 2026 level. And then, I have my closing costs when I buy it off of you and when I sell it, and then I have my holding costs. So let's say I buy this at 130, put 47.5 into it. I have my closing costs, holding costs, and then I sell it for 200. And plus I have my business, just my general business expenses.
Yeah.
An investor like me is all in at 221,000.
Yeah.
So
that's break even. That's not even.
Well, that's an investor losing
21.
Yeah, that's an investor losing at 21,000. So I mean, at the end of the day, like, what is you and your brother ultimately just trying to accomplish at the end of the day?
He would be happy with 105 is what I told everybody else. And the couple that only come up to 135, and that's why they haven't got the house.
Mm-hmm.
But comfortably, he was happy with the 118, of course. I mean, he would love to get that, but as soon as Open Door goes to screwing, he's got to tell him to get lost. And the best I got so far from investors like yourself is 105.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because
which is fine. I mean, I was supposed to get a little chunk of this money myself, but when he gets drunk, he starts taking more and more away from me. So if he gets 105, I'll be glad just to get it out of my hair. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
and is the 105 just from you said it's from another investor out of town?
Yeah, well, there's two of them. One said he would do it, and he tried calling me back today, and I didn't answer because Open Door was supposed to meet me there,
mm-hmm.
and I don't want to get him too far in. You know what I mean? Let me sell the Open Door. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I didn't answer his phone call, so I was waiting for the stupid inspection so they could tell me tomorrow what their ridiculous price was, and then I could tell them to take a leap, and I'd go back to the people that I've already, lined up. You know what I'm saying? And talk to them. Because I won't give it to them for 105 just because of the way they do it. You know what I'm saying?
Are you talking about you're not going to give that 105 to Open Door?
No, not when they offer 118 and if they come back and say, oh, yeah, well, we can only give it now. Well, we're not going to do that because we got these people that set it out front, 105. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and sorry, go ahead.
If you're going to tell me 105, I'm going to stick with the 105. You're not going to come and say, oh, I kind of got to pull in there like one jackass did me already. He was 104.5, and then he come back and said, well, I read some numbers, and now I best I can do is 97. I said, well, get off my phone then because I ain't got time for you. And he goes, wait. I said, no, call me when you're real. And I hung up on him, and he called me back. He said, well, let me talk to my investor again. I said, look, there is none of this back and forth bullshit. You either pay what you're saying or get out. I said, you know what? I'll let you have it at the 103.5 that the other guy had, only because you contacted me before him. But you want to play games. So when you get your games out of your fucking head, then we'll work this out. Otherwise, leave me the fuck alone. I ain't got time to sit here and talk to you, because he wants to talk to me all day like we're friends. We ain't friends. We're trying to sell something. You're trying to buy something.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's what it comes down to. We can be all right with each other, but we ain't fucking friends. You know what I mean? You're not my buddy. I'm not giving you a discount just because you talk nice to me. Say, yeah, you kind of guy I'd like to have a beer with. Yeah, you might not like it when I get my Irish ass drinking.
Yeah, exactly. And here's kind of what. Here's basically. Let me ask you this, Patrick. Is it hardwood floors throughout the property?
Yeah. Well, except for the laundry room, the second bathroom, and the den are all concrete floor. All the rest of it's a pyramid house. You know what that is?
Yeah, I'm familiar with the term. Yeah.
Okay. And then the master bedroom used to be a garage, so they just framed it in and floored it. And then I helped my brother put some laminate flooring in it like 5 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, because here's
I would
just.
say that needs to be redone though, because my mom had dogs.
I got you. Yeah, and here's just what I'm, because you're a straight shooter, Patrick. I'm gonna shoot you straight. Ideally, because just based off of the numbers, because if I have to put 40 at least, I mean bare minimum, I think bare minimum 40,000, just because I would budget about at least $25 a square foot to $30 a square foot on this property. If I need to put bare minimum 40,000, like I said, I'd put 47.5 just to make sure I'm covering.
Anything that pops up.
And I mean, if I would ideally, and look, I know this is probably a lot lower than that. I know this is a lot lower than what you've been offered, but I would. To just make sure the numbers make sense for someone like me. And this is me being able to make sure that I can get it done for you to where I don't have to come back to I don't have to come back to the table and be like, hey, I actually need it at this price. Ideally, I believe an investor like me, just going off of the numbers that I'm running, would need to have this in like the 75 to 80 range.
Yeah, that's not going to get it. We'll hold on to it for 2 years before we sell it for that.
Yeah, I can certainly understand that. I guess my main concern is at the 105. I can see why they're able to maybe do it, but the problem with it is, are they saying that it's only going to be about 40,000?
Yeah, because I sent them pictures and they look at what it looks like, and they're like, okay, so it's not just because the outside looks like straight shit. The inside ain't that much to be done.
Okay.
It's
okay.
It sounds like you need $25 a square foot, but you don't need to do but half of the foot. It's that, you know what I mean? So you're putting in money that's not needed, and then that's taken away from the sales. So no, that's never gonna work, because you need to get a full grasp of what it is. You know what I mean? I understand that, but I'm not going to let somebody come in at 87 and they don't need but 25,000 to finish it, and so now they're making 80,000 more than I mean, these just numbers I'm throwing out. They're not even. You know what I'm saying? And we're losing 30,000 so that they can make 80,000 more.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Is even if they buy this out at 105, if they put 40,000 into it, sell it for 200, that's about a $30,000 profit. So that's pretty decent. So I mean, if they're legit at the 105, I would 100%, I would sign with them yesterday probably if they're able to.
They just called today, so like I said, I have to wait because we already spoke with Open Door, and we want to see what we know they're going to probably try and go down a little bit, but we want to see where they're going. Because if they say 105, I'll sell it to the other guy. Just because he's not playing games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not playing games. You told me a price, what you think you could reasonably do and still make a profit. And, you know, and then I appreciate, your offer, but that offer is not going to get it done. Well, even if I have to go in there and add windows and do a bunch of work to it to get the 200 ourselves, we're not going to just give it away.
Yeah.
It's just don't make sense for us.
Yeah, and I can certainly understand that. I mean, because
I do all the labor for free.
Yeah,
that's what I do for a living. I redo tiny homes, big homes, commercial. I do all kinds of stuff. So
yeah.
And I understand you guys are not in town, so you have to pay other people. Plus, you're desk guys. You're not out there using your hands to do this. So you always have to hire somebody to come in and do it.
Yeah.
Which is understandable, and that's the extra cost that you guys have to cover. I don't have to do that. I could go in there and probably spend $10,000 right now and do it all myself. And that'll be putting tile on the bathroom, because I'm not paying anybody labor rates.
Yeah, and look, Patrick, I mean, at the end of the day, the most important thing is making sure you and your brother get taken care of, right? So, and that's kind of why I would just be at that number to make sure that, because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, that the 85,000 that I was talking about, at the end of the day, that would help your brother at least get the land and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
you want to be? It's not enough. It's just not going to work. Not at that price.
Yeah, and I can certainly understand that, Patrick. When you say it's not enough, I guess what do you mean by that?
It's got to get to the 105, and he'd let it go tomorrow. As soon as Open Door tries to fuck us, but he said 105 was his bottom dollar, and I said, all right, whatever.
Okay.
I had a couple 103s, and he wasn't ready to give it up for that. So.
Okay, so is the significance of the 105 because the land is about 75 and the well's 30, or what's the significance of the 105?
Well, because he put 30 grand in it in the last 7 years, and he's like, I bought it for 60,000. And I put 30 in it, that's 90. He says, no, I need to make some profit. I'm like, all right, whatever, brother. It's your house, not mine. I can't tell you what to do with it. But he's just been telling me, once you get it up to 105, we'll sell. And then Open Door hit us up with 118. So he said, well, let's see what they got. Let them come out and inspect it. Because everybody wants their 7 to 10 day inspection period.
Yeah.
So he's like, come out and inspect it then. And I don't know what happened to their inspector today. He canceled on them, and they didn't even know it. I'm sitting out there for 2 hours. I called him and said, what's up with this dude? He's late. They called me, oh, he canceled. Well, why the fuck didn't somebody tell me?
Yeah, I mean. So
that almost pissed me off enough right there just to cancel them. You know what I mean? If you can't do business better than that, I don't want to deal with you. If I say I'm going to be somewhere, I'm going to freaking be there, or I'm going to let you know ahead of time I'm not going to make it on time.
Yeah, so I guess let me ask you this, Patrick. Like, what happens if what happens if you go under contract with the guy that does 105? They put like a 30-day close on there, and on the 29th day, they come back and be like, hey, we can't close at this price. I mean, and then what happens at that point? I guess
they're out of there. Move on to the next one.
Yeah,
keep their earnest money.
Yes, but let me ask you this: like, what happens if no one can give you the 105? You are.
We'll hold on to it. It'll eventually. It's not a rush to sell it. He just doesn't want it. But he's not going to just give it away because he doesn't want it. Like he said, I'll pay taxes on it for another freaking year or whatever. I'm not going to give the damn house away.
Okay. Yeah, and ultimately, at the end of the day, it's whatever is best for you and Michael, right? So. If you can, Patrick, I mean, I would love for you to at least send some pictures my way just to see.
Shoot me a text so I know which number this was, because like I said, I got so many numbers on my phone because I do handyman work.
Yeah.
And I won't know who's who. So just send me a text saying, hey, shoot me the pictures.
Yeah, I'll text you. I mean, I'll text you right now. Let me text you right now.
Because I met other guys that said, 87 or whatever. When I sent them the picture, you're like, oh, yeah, okay, we can go up. But they still couldn't reach the 105. They've been up 100, 102.
Yeah, so I guess
103.5.
what's the significance if someone's at like 102, like 103 and a half?
At 103.5, yeah, and then.
So what's the significance of that extra 1,500? I guess.
I just hadn't been able to get over to my brother to give him the guy wants to talk to him at the same time as me, and I can't fucking get with him like that. And I told him, I said, I'll just give you his number. You can try and call him, but he won't answer his phone till 4 o'clock when he gets off work. And then when he gets home, you might have 30 minutes that he might answer that phone. He's just he don't use the damn phone. He hates people, so he don't like to talk. You know what I mean? So I couldn't get together with him. I still have a hard time getting a hold of his dumb ass when I need to talk to him. I just drive over there.
I can certainly understand that, Patrick. But
My
yeah,
girl gets aggravated too. She's like, we're doing all this shit, and you don't even answer his phone, and then. I'm like, yeah, it's my phone. Even his wife says he's a fucking asshole.
yeah, and look, Patrick. At the end of the day, the ultimate thing is to make sure you and Michael get the most amount of money. I guess at the end of the day, like, can you at least see, like, if at the worst case scenario, if Michael and you were to get like the 80, 85, how that could put you in a better situation where you could at least get the land to start out with?
Yeah, I mean, I can see it, but I don't know. I take it to him, and he's going to tell me, what the fuck's wrong with you, stupid ass? You already got offers higher than that. Why would you take the 85?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, let's say, all those other investors can't close at the 105, and I'm not saying that they can't.
Yeah, they might not, or whatever, yeah.
But
I'll tell you what, call me back in a week. I'll send you these pictures, and call me back in a week. If it ain't done with somebody, then I'll let you know if he'll take it.
Oh yeah, I'll probably. I mean, once I get the pictures, I might reach back out to you pretty soon. I mean, it sounds like the guy that offered you the 105 already. It's kind of like first come, first serve. Like, you want to stay fairly loyal to him, correct?
Well, it's whoever offers it 105, and then sends the contract first.
I got you.
We're not gonna. It's not a waiting game. It's not like we're in a hurry, like I say. But why wait if you got somebody that's gonna buy it for the right money?
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
And is there anyone else other than you and Michael that would want to know that you're selling the property?
No, it's not even really me. I don't care. It's his house. He's ultimately the one that's got to sign the paperwork. I'm just doing all the legwork for him.
Okay, so he doesn't have like
I already cussed you out and told you get lost or whatever, because he's let's get this conversation over. Let's do it. Get done. You know what I mean? He's not very personable at all.
Yeah, okay.
He's not. He's unless he's drinking, then he's your best friend. He wants to talk to everybody when he's drinking.
I can certainly understand that. All right, Michael. Well, I appreciate our conversation. If you can, just send those pictures as soon as possible, and I'll see what I can do.
Text already to me, so I'll shoot you some pictures.
All right, appreciate it, Patrick.
All right, buddy.
Bye.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Hang up.
Hey, this is Mark. I got your online form about selling your property over on East Street. I am still buying out there. Love to see if we can make something happen. Give me a call back. Chris, you ain't getting nobody on the phone yet either?
I'm working on my CRM. Not really making calls right now.
Hi. If you
Can you
record
hear
your
me?
name and reason for calling,
Yeah.
I'll see if this person
Okay.
is available.
Mark, I'm buying your house.
Thanks, Mark. Please stay on the line.
Christelle, why did you hang up on me?
Please leave your message for.
Hi. If you record your name reason for calling. I'll see if this person is available.
Mark, why'd you hang up on me?
Thanks. Please stay on the line.
Hey, Christelle, can you hear me?
No call this number no more.
You filled out a form on my website about selling your house. Are you not selling anymore? You not so nice individual.
Hi. If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Tell me you're not selling so I can get my refund, or I'm gonna call you every day for the next 6 months.
Thanks. Please stay on the line.
Hello?
Hey, Christelle, if you're not selling, could you just tell me so I can go get my refund? You playing with me? I'm already agitated. I will waste your time for the next 15 minutes.
You record your name
Call her
and
again.
reason for calling.
I
I'll see
am.
if this person is available.
Tell me you're not selling. I need my money.
Thanks. Please stay on the line. Hi. If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
You know who I'm calling.
Thanks. Please stay on the line.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
You think I could file for a refund on that, Chris? Property leads?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The
Did you
person
just
you're
get
trying
it?
to
No, this was yesterday or a couple nights ago.
I mean, yeah, you can do it.
What do I put?
Not looking to sell.
Seller told me not to call anymore and then hung up on me the next 8 times I called her.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
I wonder. Let me see some. Ay, ay, ay.
Or maybe you can just
It's
go
not even ring on this phone number.
Eagles and get me some of the berry nerds clusters. That'd be nice.
Okay.
With a strawberry fit.
All right.
Since you have that, I'm not gonna drink all this.
She done cut her phone off.
Hello. You have reached 812-219-67.
Oh, could you pass my phone charger? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sweetie.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying. The
Can't take your call now.
Well, this lady reported my number for harassment.
Definitely a refund.
Going on, Caleb? Just getting flagged for harassment over here. Somebody want to call that lead? No. Y'all don't want to get flagged too.
You get flagged. I can give it a call. Gotta put it in the chat room.
Hey, what's going on, DJ? Hey, it's Mark. We spoke last week, I think.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Yeah, I think we spoke last week about your house over on Moreland Street. Yeah, I know that you said you had some sort of inspection or something coming up for the other house you were looking to buy. I was just trying to figure out what was going on, what the game plan was.
I told you to send out paperwork so I could send it to my lawyer. I did that last week. So right now I got somebody else that's looking to give me 120 for it. So if you come with the money, then it's done. It's a done deal.
All right. Well, that.
This option, you know. But, so I see what happened. They still flipping with the Scottsdale roof. But, you know, that's what's happening.
Yeah, I just saw the text. I didn't even realize. Yeah, I mean, if somebody's willing to give you the 120, I wouldn't blame you at all for taking it. I guess what were they kind of promising you? When were they going to close? And what did it look like?
It was just all on me at that point. You know how I wanted to go about it. So just like show me the money, and the rest of the bull crap walk. So I mean, anybody can tell you anything. You know. So I'm like, show me some money, show me something. Like that's why I told you, go ahead and just send the paperwork. I'll let the lawyer look over it. Then it would have been over. So ain't nobody showed me nothing. So right now it's just a bunch of talk right now. And I ain't really in the mood for talking right now. So it's like, they said what it was. Send the paperwork, I'll send it to my lawyer. If not, then, you know, whatever.
All right, so I hear you. Let's make something happen then. If I send you over an agreement for 100, what's the next steps for you?
Well, you're next in line, but you can send it over. Then if you send it over, these people don't take like they're supposed to, then you know, then I'll have my people look over it. If it's good to go, then when you trying to get up in here, I'm close. I'm not gonna be ready. I'm not gonna probably be. I don't know. Just send the paperwork. I ain't even gonna talk to nobody because everybody keeps saying all this. Send the paperwork. When I see some paperwork or some money, then we talk. Outside of that, ain't nothing for me to talk about because I keep talking to people and everybody's saying this and saying this. I ain't seen nothing, so it ain't nothing for me to talk about. My house is right where it's at. So send the paperwork and I'll go for it. Then we can talk after that.
I feel you, but let me ask you: are you looking for the highest offer, or the offer you can actually count on?
I'm just looking for the one that's count on.
All right, because I think that's me. I mean, I'll be honest with you. We kind of went through the numbers. They were already tight as is. They don't really work at the 120. So I would once again I wouldn't fault you for attempting it,
No, I
but
get you.
like I'm just like, I understand you got a lot going on. Last thing you need is somebody else tying up your house for 30, 60, 90 days and not being able to actually get it done for you. Or just coming back and price dropping you overall. So
I mean, that's what it looked like. So I'm like, okay, well, I ain't gonna say that's what it looked like, but I mean, you know, things will look over. These people don't come through, whatever, because I ain't gonna play around too much. I give it to, to me, after September 1st, then it's kind of like, we're talking about 2 weeks. So, I mean, but if they're gonna do what they're gonna do, they go after September 1st, then I'm kind of done with it.
are you saying you're going to give them till September 1st to be able to put something in writing, or are you saying just so I'm clear on what you're saying?
I'm just saying about September. I mean, September, whatever I ain't got situated, so everybody got some time. So I ain't rushing nobody to do anything. But once September 1st, then I'm like, if I ain't got something by then it's a wrap.
Yeah, because I can get it done for you. I can get it done quick, or well, on your timeline. I'm not going to say quick because you're still living there, but I can get it done on your timeline. I can get it done cash as is. But when I send out an agreement, I understand you gotta have your attorney look at it. That's perfectly fine and understandable. I suggest that you do. It's business at the end of the day. But I don't want to send over an agreement and I'm still second in line. So I mean, if I put this in writing, I send it over to you, send it over to your attorney, everything. Is it like you gonna have them look at it, and if it work, or is it like you're gonna use this, go back to that other buyer and be like, hey, see, I got this other guy who's ready to close.
Let me explain it to you, man. I told you first, right? I told you first. So before I even talk to anybody, you didn't move. So then the next person's up. So I got to give them the same amount of time like I gave you. Right? So you came back after this. I taught you that day. I text you. I said, send over the offer. You didn't send an offer. So to me, you was just as much bullcrap as everybody else, just talking. So if I don't have what I'm looking for, I'm not doing the talking no more.
All right. I hear you.
I said, I ain't talking no more, so it'll be up to my discretion at that point. I ain't playing them games. I told you from the beginning, I hadn't even talked to nobody about it. I said I was going to rent it. So you did all this blah, 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 blah. And I said, send over the offer so my lawyer can look at it. I ain't heard from you since. So what I'm saying to you is, hey, I'll give them the same amount of time for they blah, blah, blah too. All right, so it was a higher offer on the table, you know what I'm saying, just because, and it was a cash offer, whatever the case may be, but it's just talk to me too. Let's just talk, because I ain't seen nothing. So,
all right, well, I hear you.
So we're just having casual conversation. I don't want to have casual conversation. No.
All right, I hear you, and I dropped the ball. I understand that. I dropped the ball. I missed the text, everything like that. But at the end of the day, I just don't want to have offers out on the abyss. If you want to go with them, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, I totally understand. So I mean, that's all I'm saying is if you want to get it done, let's get it done. If not, that's cool too.
Like I said, I mean, I don't have nothing for nobody, so it's just talk. The rest of that can go on somewhere else. It's just talk.
All right, so
you waiting to do whatever. Like I said, just send an offer, send whatever you're saying over.
All right, I could do that, but I always put it.
So I can have my lawyer look at it. So all I can be situated, But like I said,
Is he trying to big dog me right now?
You coming late, all I'm saying by September 1st, whatever I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do.
So right now, that ain't you had the first flight. You know, so you coming a week later. So if they
It wasn't no
come a
damn week.
later, I mean, it's 2 weeks into the end of the month. So, you know, that's just how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be. You know, because I mean, and I think my other situation is a little bit more solid because I know who I'm talking with, I know who I'm dealing with. I don't really know you. I don't know what you look like or none of that. So, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, you was the first one I talked to. I said, send over offer, you didn't. So, you know what I'm saying? So to me, you know, I mean, so if you get it over, we we'll try to get it done. I mean, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Matter of fact, you can call me back tomorrow because I'll call them in a few minutes just to see what's going on. Because as far as I was concerned, you was out the picture.
All right, so what am I putting on this agreement? Because like I said, I get it, but I can't have offers just in the abyss. What am I setting the expiration date for?
I'll call you. Did you take care of it? In here? Okay. Let me call you right back. Let me call you back, sir.
All right. I don't even want to really deal with this guy no more. To be honest.
Yeah, he was tripping.
I don't know. I was like trying to figure out a way to like step back without completely blowing it up. Because it might be something there. He's saying he just renovated it and it's worth like 190 or something like that. But at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and let you try to walk all over me this whole transaction, that's for sure.
Would you offer him and it seemed like he said somebody offered some
I didn't offer him shit. I gave him his asking price.
And
you guys crazy.
So he mentioned that somebody else had offered him something. He was like, another guy offered me, I think he said like 120 or something.
Yeah.
So what was he asking?
He was asking 100. I tried to get him for 80. Because I thought it was gonna be an actual rehab. His wife was like, no way in hell we're going less than 120. He was like, all right, I'll make her do the 100. He was at 90. He's at 100, got him down to 90. I wanted it at 80. He talked to his wife, went back up to 120, came down to 100 again. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna give it a shot at 100, but I don't know. Because he said he fully renovated it, damn near.
Yeah, those pictures would be nice.
I understand that. What happened?
I said some pictures would be nice.
I ain't worried about no pictures. I'm worried about a contract. I don't want nothing before no contract. And if you said it's fully renovated. If you send me pictures and it's not, I'm out and I'm terminating on the spot.
A lot of people don't understand as well. I say this to my sellers as well. You know, I can offer you 400 and get you under contract and then drop you to 90. Like, they always go with the highest offer. Bro, in my experience, that highest offer, when I run my numbers and it doesn't work, it never works. They always come back around after about a month. So
yeah, I mean, I still lock up deals with higher offers.
120 is too close to 190 unless it's like, I mean, I don't see. Is it a good rental or something?
Nah, he was going to use it as a rental, but them numbers don't work as no rental.
Yeah,
I think it rents for like $900 a month or something.
I'm trying to figure out who are offering 120 unless they want to live there.
It might be because he says something about selling it on the land contract. I think if this is the seller I'm thinking of, but at the end of the day, it's like, I don't know. Did you see a way to like pull back without blowing it up completely? Because I was about to. I'm irritated. The only two people that picked up today was him and the one person that hung up on me 6 times and they reported me for spam.
That's a tough one, brother. I'm not. I mean, if it's a deal, sometimes you just gotta, it is what it is. But I mean, do you have to mail him the contract or he has an email?
No, he got an email, but he's talking about an attorney looking at it or something.
That shit, man.
I don't know.
Attorneys
People like
always
that.
going kind of. They point at earnest money, and they gonna point at the title company, and then it's,
Because I don't want him thinking that he can talk to me like that the whole 30 days. I'm not going for that.
Nah, yeah.
Like, I'll let you get away with it just once. But we ain't about to be
What
doing
if
that.
what if it
30
was like
days.
what if it was like a 50K assignment, but he just totally just demoralizing you every
Not
call.
going
He
for
calling
it.
you out your name,
Hell no.
everything, but it's like 50K.
Nope.
You gonna do?
No, I'm not going for that. I'm not going for that. I can't. I'm trying to help people. Yeah, I'm trying to put some money in my pocket at the same time, but I'm trying to help people. And if I'm helping you, you're not about to be sitting there talking to me like that.
Brother, tell me about it, man. I done had deals where it almost got to a point where I said I don't even need any profit. Like I was just trying to help the seller out, and they still did me wrong, man.
$8:30.
Hello?
Hello?
Leave a message. Hello? Leave a message.
Hey, what's going on, Mike? Call me back. I'm trying to put some money in your pocket.
You have reached Ames Cycling Center. This is Jason. Just go. We are unable to complete your call due to unusual calling activity.
God damn it, Google Voice.
Please leave your message for.
Yeah, bro, ain't nobody picking up. Hop back on tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
All right.
Please leave your message for.
Hey Kim, got your online forum about your property over on Whitney Way. Love to see if we can make something happen. Give me a call back. Peoria.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished, your call has been forwarded. Your call has been forwarded. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, it's Mark. Give me a call back. I'm trying to put some money in your pocket. I have no clue how to pronounce that seller's name. Why is this not dialing? There you go.
The person you've dialed can't take your call now. At the tone,
I think I have to send 2 extensions. What's going on, Ryan?
the person you've dialed can't take your call.
Well, I couldn't make it to the phone, I reckon, if you're getting this.
Listen here, ma'am. I need you to pick up the phone and sell me your house for a discount.
Well, I couldn't make it to the phone, I reckon, if you're getting this.
Ay, ay, ay.
Leave me a message and a number, and I'll call you back. I'll see you later. Bye.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey, Sasha, call me back so I can get you some money.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Sharon, it's Mark. I got your online forum about selling your property. Love to see if we can make something happen. Give me a call back. Oh, yes, working with a lawyer to get legal representation for my grandmother. Not really any update, just waiting for steps. Grass was cut last Thursday, so we're good for 2 weeks. Oh, brother. Is this deal falling apart on me? That deal is already assigned, brother.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Bernadette, call me back.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice message.
Isaiah, how much longer are you going to stay on stream?
Voice messaging system.
Yeah, I don't know. How much longer are you going to stay?
Honestly, I feel like I'm somewhat too agitated to be dialing right now. So I kind of want to go for like a little walk or something like that.
Telephone number.
Clear your mind.
What was that?
Said I get it. Clear your mind.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're going to be off in like 20 minutes, then I'll just stay. If you're going to try to be on for another hour, then it's a different story, you know?
Yeah, I'll probably just stay on for another 20 minutes, to be honest with you.
All right. I'll just chill out for now. And then I'll call some property leads off stream or something like that. What I'm about to try, I might as well start blowing up some Zolo Club leads. That's what I should do.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
All states in the Central Standard Time Zone.
The Central Time Zone includes all or parts of 20 U.S. states. 11 of those states are entirely within the zone, while 9 others are partially in neighboring time zones.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, hang up.
Hey, David, call me back. Stable service. What that mean? 17, 7, 10, 50. Something's not right here.
We are unable to complete your call due to unusual calling activity.
Listen here, buddy.
Telephone number 3.
Would you be open to reviewing one of my calls if you have time later? It's like 12 minutes. I'm losing a little, Omar. Yeah, if you want to send it over to me or meet me on Discord or something like that. Yeah, matter of fact, what time are you going to be calling it tonight? If you want to meet me on Discord on like one of the one-on-one things in like 40 minutes. Does that work?
Telephone number.
Oh yeah, I'll text you, Omar. Yo, Isaiah, what does your like wholesale schedule typically look like?
It depends. I mean, I try to do it during my work hours sometimes. So I'll try to do like 1 or 2 hours during my work hours, and then now that I'm with doing the thing like the Zolo Club with Christopher, I'm gonna try to do it from like 6:30 to 9.
You might actually like Zolo Club too, because from what Audrey said, a lot of them are already like hammered with cash offers. So he's pretty much using it for just creative offers, like novations and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, a lot
Hey,
of these
Simon, call me back so I can get you some money. Go ahead.
Yeah, a lot of these are rural properties that you can pretty much only do innovation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just claiming as many as I can right now so I can be ready for tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
If you reach Steve, leave a message if you want me to call you back.
Yeah. So you're done dialing then, Isaiah, you're saying?
Yeah, for the most part, I'm done
Hey,
dialing.
Steve, give me a call back. I'm just trying to see what the game plan is. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, for the most part, I'm done dialing tonight.
All right. Well, if y'all are done dialing, because I think Chris is just working on his CRM too, I'm gonna call it a night. Omar, I'm gonna shoot you a text in a minute, but I'm gonna go for a walk.
All right, clear your head tonight. Get it
Yeah.
get it refreshed for tomorrow.
Oh no! As soon as I get off that walk, I'm reviewing Omar's call, and then I'm going to cut on property leads and dial until midnight.
Okay, I'll go kill it then.
All right,
Later,
folks. We'll
guys.
see y'all tomorrow.
See you later.